Can you believe that?
Excellent. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and anybody else who's watching this anywhere, anytime around the world by video, and those people that have appeared on our call this evening. Sorry, Al, you're...
Yep, I'm working on it.
Okay, excellent, thanks. So, yeah, welcome to everybody, and we're going to give you our standard presentation today. It's our standard presentation now. It's a little bit... We've made a few changes in the last few weeks, so those will be reflected in the presentations. If you're on the call with us, feel free to pop any questions you've got in the chat box, and we'll try to answer them a bit later. Meanwhile, I'm going to just say welcome to our Sunday evening opportunity call, and hopefully you'll having watched both of these presentations, you'll see why we are so excited about OneClick and the future of OneClick, and the future of the people that are getting involved in OneClick. I'm talking to you now at a point where the market has been a little bit brutal. I was saying just before we started the recording, I was saying that there's a lot of people who have been really seriously damaged by what's happened with Bitcoin, so with cryptocurrencies in the last few months. And although it's been a little disappointing for our members, it's not been life-threatening. Nobody's gone bust. Nobody's back to the poorhouse. So in real terms, it's a minor setback, and we're set to pick up and move forward. There aren't a lot of businesses that can say that. There's a lot of businesses that have fallen by the wayside as a result of what the crypto market has done in the last 6 months or so. So we're geared up and ready to move forward, and more and more, there's a lot of people watching OneClick, and they're going to be jumping in at just the right time. So those of you who are watching this anywhere around the world, pay attention to these presentations. You'll understand what all the excitement's about, because this is a very, very simple business. It's a very, very powerful business. Okay, so you don't need a PhD in rocket science or anything like that. It's a fairly straightforward thing we're going to show you, and I think you're going to like it. I certainly did when I first saw this presentation for the very first time. I understood it all instinctively right from the word go, and I didn't need to research it. A lot of businesses like this, you end up when you sorry, I'm trying to do two things at the same time. When you look into something, or you start something, it's quite good to start with, and then as you become more successful, you learn things you wish you hadn't learned. There's extra little bits and pieces. You've got to pay extra for this and pay a bit extra for that, and this isn't quite as good as you were told, and this sort of thing. And I used to really dislike that about businesses I would look at and evaluate. With OneClick, what you're going to see in the next hour or so is all there is. There's no more complexities, there's no more hidden fees, there's no more extra stuff that we'll reveal a bit later. This is it, and this is good enough. So what I'm going to talk about, so I'm going to introduce you a little bit later to my good friend Al Cunningham. What I'm going to talk about now is the actual OneClick trading system. So it's the crypto trading side of what we do. And I just want to start by saying, welcome to the OneClick trading system. We are the world's first one-click crypto trading solution. Who are we? We're a legal company formed in the UK. We've got shareholders, directors, and all the information about us is in the public record. We're not hiding behind anything. You can look us up in the public records. We identify cryptocurrencies as the next big thing, where a lot of people will want to get involved to try and make money. We also identify the crypto space as somewhere filled with scammers and rip-off merchants. And we do know a lot of people who fall into that category, and maybe some of us on the call as well identify with that. So we wanted to provide people with a legitimate and realistic alternative to do it all yourself. And do it all yourself is where you take years to learn about trading, about how cryptocurrencies work, about different indicators. And then, of course, you have to sit in front of the charts all day, every day yourself, and look for the trading opportunities to get in, and just as importantly, get out at the right time. Okay, and we also want to provide a realistic alternative to risk getting scammed and lose all your money. There's a lot of that out there, and all I would say is, if ever anybody asks you to put your money into something where you can't get the money back yourself if you're not in control of the money. There's a high probability it's a scam. So well, you can do it if you want to. I'm just telling you, it's a high probability it's a scam. We have been criticised for being too honest and too open, but we like it like that. I'd rather apologise for something that I've done wrong than try and hide it and risk being found out later. That just isn't me at all. So we're honest and we're open, and that's why we like it. So cryptocurrency is the way money should be. It's here to stay for sure. We're at the point of mass adoption. This means that cryptocurrency is here to stay. I've said that twice now, which means it must be doubly true. Which also means that exchanging cryptos is a viable way to earn money from the crypto space, which also means if you're watching this presentation right now, you're in the right place at the right time. So forget if you've looked at what One Click before, or you've been involved for a little while or whatever. Right now, you are in the right place at the right time. Most people that had the chance to buy Microsoft, Google, or Facebook stock didn't, even though they were in the right place at the right time many years ago. But those that did earned a fortune. And we're not offering stocks or shares or a share in somebody else's company. We're offering a trading system designed to grow your wealth, not someone else's wealth. And we'll show you later how you can help others do the same if you want to. Now, most of us know that we can't rely on the government, your boss, or traditional investment programs to sort out your financial future. And if you don't take care of your financial future, no one else will. No one else cares about your financial future. So if we can produce a growth in your wealth of better than 3.9% per year, there's a reason for me saying that, you'd be wise to put your money into our system instead of into your bank. One Click has developed a crypto trading system to allow you to engage with us to grow your wealth. We've made it easy and accessible, and you can register and set up the service on your website or set it up in an app on your mobile device. As we were setting up the system, we decided what would attract you, because if One Click only had one customer or 5 customers or 10 customers, it wouldn't be very successful. We want to attract a lot of customers because with scale, with a lot of people comes economy of scale, and we can do a lot more things for our members, as well as there's absolutely no shame in making a profit ourselves for a service that we're providing. So some of the things we wanted to do to attract members to our service is we wanted the system to be reliable. We wanted to work in all markets. We wanted to be available everywhere at all times. So you wanted to be available everywhere at all times. You want ease of access by app, tablet, or computer. You want low time input, and ideally something on autopilot, set it and forget it type of system. You want ease of use. You want to know that anyone can do this, and you want results. That's what we're all after, is we want results. Now, for me, I was only interested in One Click because I saw how I could make a life-changing amount of money. Some people are happy making a few $100 a month, a few £100, a few hundred yen, whatever it is per month. And that's certainly very easily achievable. For me, I was attracted because I could figure out, I extrapolated what I was being told, did some maths myself and figured out I could actually make a life-changing amount of money. And that's what I want to do. You don't have to do that. You might not want to do that, but that's what I want. So what do you want? We've got users. Users can be customers or affiliates. And the customer pays $99 per month for access to the trading service. And affiliates pay $149 per month, that's American dollars, for access to the trading service, plus a load of extras that Al's going to talk about in a minute. After that, there are no hidden fees or extra costs. So I've said that a couple of times now. I'd just like to say it. Your trading fund is under your control at all times. Just before this recording started, we were having a discussion. My colleague was saying, this is one of the greatest parts of the whole business for them, is you can't possibly be ripped off. If your trading fund is under your control at all times, nobody else has access to your trading fund. Nobody else can walk away with it. You wake up tomorrow morning and it's all gone. It's your trading fund in your exchange account. So, if you're worried about trusting people you've never met before, then there's no need to trust us too much, because we don't have access to your trading fund. Only you do. So this is how we try to do it. This is by compounding trading. Effectively, what we do is buy some Bitcoin here, or buy some cryptocurrency here. When the price goes up and we decide there's going to be a bit of a retrace, a little bit of a drop here, we sell, and then when the price drops down, we buy in again. But now we can buy, because we made some profit on that first run up, we can buy more Bitcoin. Now the price goes up, and we sell here, hopefully just before this drop. And then when we buy back in, we buy more Bitcoin, and the price goes up. So we sell, and when the price drops down, we buy back in, and we can buy more Bitcoin. So that's basically what we're doing, is taking a small amount, building on it through compounding. And compounding just means using your profit to buy more of that commodity. So the price goes, and even when the price is going down, or it's on the other side of the mountain here, still going up and down, we're still making a little bit of money from the trading. So the point is that we started here with 1 Bitcoin. By the time we get over here, 9 months later, we've now got nearly 7 Bitcoin. Now, if somebody had actually done that on this chart, this is a live chart from Bitcoin, I believe. So if somebody had actually done that, then they would have made about $193,000. So they'd have started with $11,000. They'd have 7 Bitcoin now, minus the original 11, they would have $193,000. That's not bad work for 9 months' work, but what that involves is spending all day, every day, sat in front of the charts. And most people can't do that. Most people don't want to do that. So how do we do this? Well, we have access to proprietary information, some forecasting tools put together by a very, very clever chap who can tell us pretty much exactly where the market's going. He just can't tell us when, but you know, having the direction is a good start. Now, these tools are proprietary to OneClick, and we try to use them to benefit the members through the results. We can't give people access to that information, but we do use it to generate our results. So applying our algorithmic data, we know with a high degree of certainty where the market's headed. You wanted the system to be available. You want high availability. The crypto market is awake for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and so are our pro traders, which means that you can be sent trades any time of the day or night, and you just select the ones you want to take. You can activate the auto click mode if you want to, so that you can get some sleep as well, and still make maximum profits all day, every day. So there are 2 ways of working with OneClick, and I'll talk about that in a few seconds. This is just a spreadsheet that shows compounding. What it's showing here is that if you start with $1,000 on the 1st of April, and if you can make 10% per week, and nobody's saying that you can, nobody's saying you can't. This is a mathematical exercise. But if you can make 10% profit per week, then by the new year, you would have your $1,000 would have turned into $45,000. Now, if you don't believe me, if you think that's a trick, you can do the same calculation on your own spreadsheet, and the maths is flawless. Okay. So a couple of extra bits of information. Trading is commission free. OneClick doesn't take a commission from your trading funds. You don't pay a percentage of your deposited funds to someone just because they happen to introduce you. You keep 100% of your trading profits, and you're in control of your crypto at all times. You have unlimited income potential, especially if you compound your profits. Okay, so just a quick word on that. You can use OneClick to generate an income. So you know, you start with an amount of money, and all the profit you make, you take out, and that's spending money for you. But what happens there is that you're constantly being kept back at the same level of your trading fund. And if 1 month we make a bit less profit, then you've got less income. So you can use our system to generate income for yourself. Another thing you can do is through compounding, you can generate a large asset. And like I showed you there, instead of 1 Bitcoin now, you've got 7 Bitcoin. Now that large asset of 7 Bitcoin is much more likely to be able to produce you a nice income for next month. So you can generate a large asset that will then generate an income for you. So the possibilities are endless. You can leave some money to grow your trading fund and take a little bit of income, or you can just leave it all to grow your trading fund and worry about your income a bit later. So the possibilities are endless, and they're your choice. Nobody's going to tell you what to do with your money. We'll be around to chat with you if you want to talk about different options, but it's your choice. It's always your choice with OneClick. So to register, get back to the person that invited you to get a referral link. Follow the link to the website, and click on join to register. Check to make sure your friend is registered as your introducer. His name and details will be in the top left of the page. And as you register, you can join as a customer or as an affiliate. After registering, you'll be taken to a payment page and you'll be presented with a Bitcoin wallet address and a Bitcoin amount. Pay the required amount in Bitcoin to that address, and you'll be reminded to renew your subscription in 1 month's time. The person that introduced you will be able to help you open an exchange account, buy some crypto, convert your crypto to USDT, connect your exchange account to your one-click account, set the amount per trade, and set your auto-click option. So just talk very briefly about USDT. When your money is in your account, it's in USDT. And when we use it to buy cryptocurrencies, it obviously gets converted then into those cryptocurrencies. When we sell it, it gets converted back to USDT. So it stays in your account all the time, but it's either in one of the coins that we believe are going up, or when those coins are going down, it's back in USDT. USDT is a stable coin. So in order to take full advantage of the one-click trading guarantee, it's recommended you fund your trading account at the following levels. Now, you don't have to. We'll talk a little bit more about the trading guarantee on the next slide. But if you want to take advantage of the trading guarantee, we recommend a customer starts with at least $1,000 in their account, and an affiliate starts with at least $1,500 in their account. So that's it. Sit back and relax. And for one-click mode, make sure your phone notifications are switched on. If you've selected auto-click, you don't even have to do that. And however you take the trades, you can relax in the knowledge of one-click pro traders will get you out of all trades with maximum profit at any time of the day or night. So renewal, trading signals and payment of commissions are dependent upon you having a current subscription. And I will talk to you about commissions in a minute. You'll be reminded to renew when you log into the site, and you'll be presented with options to upgrade, downgrade, or renew as appropriate to your circumstances. When you make your selection, you'll be taken to a payment page, the same as when you first registered. Always use the Bitcoin wallet address that you're given at every subscription renewal. Never reuse a Bitcoin wallet address. Worth mentioning, we've had people reuse last month's wallet address and their Bitcoin is gone. So don't do that. Make sure the amount being paid to one-click is the same as the invoice amount after fees. Again, with some payment systems, they show you what the amount is plus fees, and some show you what the amount is minus fees. So make sure that you're paying your fees and that we receive the correct subscription amount. So you're responsible for paying the blockchain fees. That's the point I'm trying to make. One-click is the only legitimate system to offer a trading guarantee. Now, this isn't some empty promise about future profits magically appearing. That's impossible to predict, and it's always lies or scams or both. And I warn people many times a week that if somebody says you can earn 1% a day, 5% a week, 30% a month, and is guaranteed income, then it's probably a scam, because nobody can guarantee that. We're dealing with real life trading. Sometimes trading goes well and sometimes it goes not so well. Nobody can guarantee an income. But what we can do is we can guarantee that if we haven't made a certain benchmark level of profit for you, then we will reduce your subscription fee next month. Okay, so this guarantees a reduction of your subscription payments to one-click if we fail to perform to a benchmark level, which we set at 10% per rolling 30 days. Which is why we said $1,000 for a customer, $1,500 for an affiliate, because when we achieve that 10%, or if we don't, then that's the benchmark level at which you should be able to cover your subscription. So if we've failed to produce 10% trading profits in the last 30 days, your renewal subscription price will be reduced proportionately. And this is a very quick chart to show you that if we've only made 9% in the previous 30 days, then instead of your subscription is reduced by 90%. Your customer renewal, instead of $99, will be $89.10, and your affiliate renewal, instead of $149, will be $134.10. Okay, and if we only made 9% profit on those benchmark trading, so benchmark trading fund levels, then it would have cost you nothing then to renew your subscription. Okay, so you can come back and watch the video and look at that and make a note of it. I'm sure it's very straightforward. So the one-click trading guarantee is based on a benchmark system. You'll receive full benefits of the guarantee if you have this amount of money that I said earlier in your customer trading account or your affiliate trading account. Regardless of one-click trading guarantee, we still recommend paying your monthly subscription as a business operating cost rather than depleting your trading fund every month. So the one-click trading guarantee does not apply if there's been a gap between your last subscription expiring and your new subscription starting. In that case, you'll always pay $99 to renew as a customer, $149 to renew as an affiliate. So the watchword there is keep your subscription up to date because it may affect the guarantee. So if subscription costs are reduced, Al's going to tell you a little bit about commissions. So commission payments will also reduce proportionately as well. So you should only ever pay one subscription from your own pocket. After that, your trading profits will cover your subscription, whether it's a full subscription because we achieved 10% or more, or reduced subscription because we didn't achieve 10%. So you should only ever pay your first subscription, and after that your trading profits will cover your subscription. Now that's a tremendous deal. Excuse me. I don't know of any other business that can say that, and you know that it's a guarantee because it's not based on speculation. It's based on charging less if we've achieved less. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, what's happened? Give me a few seconds. How embarrassing. Right, so let's start again. No, let's start again. I'll quickly skip through and we'll get back to where we were. I suppose I could have just selected the slide, couldn't I? Apologies, I don't quite know what happened there. Nearly there. Yeah, so we recommend that you pay your monthly subscription as a business operating cost. So if you were to start up a business, you'd be wise to have some funds put aside. You know, you're going to need to pay some rent and some advertising and some subscriptions and telephones and so much other stuff in setting up a business. What we're saying is treat one-click business a bit like that. Have some money put aside. If you have a year's worth of subscriptions put aside to cover your your business operating costs or your business startup costs, that's $1,200 for the first year as a customer, or $1,800 as the first year as a customer, as an affiliate. And if you talk to anybody who's got their own business and you said, I can start this business where I can earn quite a lot of money and I can do lots of good stuff, but my first year's operating costs are $1,800, they would laugh at you because it's such a ridiculously small amount of money. And the people who do well with one-click are people who treat one-click as a business, not just a little hobby, something to poke at. If you take it seriously, it will reward you, and the rewards will be really, really quite phenomenal for the rest of your life. Okay, so the next presentation will show you an even better way to cover your subscription. So pay attention, well, this is a good way of making sure your subscriptions are paid, but Al's got an even better way. As a customer, if you refer either a customer or an affiliate, you'll be automatically upgraded to affiliate at no extra cost to you. As an affiliate, if you have at least one active member, you must renew as an affiliate. You don't have a choice. Our rules say, and our rules are in line with regulatory guidelines, that the customer can't have introduced people, they must be an affiliate. So we make you an affiliate automatically at no extra cost to you. You can run your one-click trading system from your one-click website or from your app. And the app's available in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store and is free to download. So this is what the app looks like. This is the signals page when you first log in. And when we send you a signal, they appear as a panel like this that tells you the coin and the time and tells you that the trade is available. To take a trade, just click on the logo on the right over here. You just click on that, and the trade gets taken automatically. So the trade gets taken for you. But if you, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Down the bottom of the page here, you can see your holdings of USDT, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So if you want to know if the app is talking to your exchange correctly, when it's first set up, there's no real indication. But just to check that it is, then these figures on the app will be exactly the same as your holdings of those 3 coins in your exchange. If you're in auto-click mode, then don't click this icon, because if you do, you'll have taken the trade manually in the one-click mode, and also the auto-click mode would have taken the trade, so you'd have taken the trade twice. Clicking on the menu here brings down a very small menu option or menu list, one of which is to check your profile, and the other one is to go to check your trades. So once you've taken a signal, once you've activated a signal, then it becomes a trade, and trade is denoted by, or by trade is denoted by a pale blue panel in your My Trades page. And again, it tells you the coin and the time and the quantity and some other good things about this trade, but you know that you've bought that much of that coin at that time. And you can see a whole history of your trades. And the pale blue panels are created when you buy a coin. So when you buy a trade, when you get involved in a trade. When you sell a trade, you then get a dark blue panel that tells you, again, the coin, the time, the quantity, the price, and the fact now that it's been sold. So you can look back through and find the buy panel and compare it with the sell panel and see how well those trades did. We're changing this at some point. I don't know when, but we're changing this at some point where you'll see the buy and sell in the same panel, and it might even calculate the profit for us at the time, so which will be very good. So trading cryptos with the one-click trading system really is one-click simple. So get back to the person that told you about one-click, get the referral link today, register a one-click account, fund an exchange account, link the two via an API key, and relax with auto-click, or have fun with one-click. It really is one-click easy, and it just remains for me to say, welcome to the one-click family. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to my good friend Al, and Al is going to talk through the next presentation about now that you've got a trading system that is working and producing profits pretty much on autopilot. What can you do with that business to generate a larger business style? So over to you, Al. You're muted.
I do that every week. I'm always muted. What the heck, eh? But I'm not now. I'm okay. So look at great presentation. I hope everybody got the message. What a great business one-click is. And the neatest thing about it is while our traders are making you money, we've made a way for you to earn some commissions. Now, for the people who got on before we started the recording, I was saying a couple of things about, the amount of monies that we can earn in our exchange. And sometimes maybe we think bigger than we should. And I brought it down to, let's bring it down to 1% or 2% or 5%. Let's say we make anything between 1% and 5%. And we're doing this weekly, okay? Even if it's as low as 1%, if you really calculate what that is, when you figure out what you're earning and you roll it over and roll it over, by the end of the year, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's going to be way more than the bank is going to get you, because most banks in my area, for sure, in Canada, you're lucky to get 1% a year, maybe 2% if you're really good. If you have it tied up in certain things, you could probably reach 10%, but nothing close to what we can get for you if you follow the system. So we all want to have more, but with the times that cryptocurrency is happening right now, we want to be in the positive position to move along. And you say, why do I say all that? I say all that is because Now, the part that I'm going to show you how to make commissions means that you have to share the one-click system with other people. Now, other people are going to say, well, why would I want to join this? And so the common denominator is how much money they can make on their money if they leave it in the bank versus putting it into one click. Now, and the whole caveat of all of it is that you are always in control of your money. So you don't have to get up one morning and find out that the system is gone, it's locked up, it's nothing there. It's in your control at all times. So I say all that to say that the part I'm going to show you how to make commission is very, very simple. And all you got to do is share a few things with people that you know, your neighbors, your relatives, and I'm going to show you a couple of other little things. So let me just move it along a little bit, because I always think about, why do people even want to do this? Because I think most of us are probably pretty much in the same boat. We all want to grow our wealth one way or another. Now, how much we want to grow it, we're all different. Like Andy had said, he wants something that changes his life so he can do what he wants when he wants. And that's step number 2 there. Have a flexible lifestyle. You want to be able to do things when you want to do it. You don't want to be held back because, well, I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough money at the end of the month. So there's certain things why you want to have something in addition to what you're already doing. So the system is simple. Matter of fact, I added the word super in there because it really is super simple. And I think that once you've seen me go through it, you're going to say, it is pretty simple. I think I can do that. And what we're going to show you is actually how you can make commissions. The 2 main ways you make commissions is what we call direct referral commissions and indirect referral commissions. And so you can see there's commissions both ways. One pays more than the other, but I'm going to tell you the cheaper way of getting the commission is probably going to be better for you in the long run. I always like to think of it as a business because, like Andy had mentioned, if you look at it as a business and you treat it as a business, it will grow as a business. If you're looking at it, well, maybe I'll do it today, maybe I won't, maybe next month I'll do it, it doesn't sort of grow. You see that you kind of get yourself a system and start growing, because it starts growing upon itself once it grows. And if you really take that common denominator of 1%, if one click can make you 1% a week, doesn't sound like a lot. And I think we can do that probably standing on our head and compare that to what the bank does for 1% a year. I think most people are going to say, yeah, I think I want to take a shot at it. So it's up to you to share it with these people. Because why would somebody use a bank? In Canada, why do we use a bank? Probably because of security. Okay, we think, okay, if I put it in the bank, I know it's there. Okay, if you look at the exchange that we set you up, it's kind of like your bank. It's just not called the Royal Bank or the Toronto Dominion Bank. It's probably going to be called the, Hitbit BC or BTC. So a different type of name, but it's just kind of like a bank, and it's there for you to move your money around. So by calling it a business and working it as a business, and just think of it, Andy mentioned to you to become an affiliate to earn commissions, it costs you $149 a month. And we're even going to cover that if we don't make the commissions that we think that we should have made. Okay, so the way it goes. But I'm going to show you a way that you're not even going to worry about that. And how do you do that? This is so simple. Look at what you're going to do. You're going to go out and you see Jack. Jack's your neighbor. So you talk to Jack and tell him, hey, I got involved with this company. It's called One Click. It's in the cryptocurrency business. And people are going to say, oh man, cryptocurrency, I don't know nothing about it. I'm afraid of that. All I hear in the news here and there that it's no good. It's going down. Bitcoin was here. Bitcoin's going there. The neat thing is our traders are making returns regardless of what's happening out there. It's happening because everything goes up and down, up and down. So we want to take advantage of it while it's happening. So once you got Jack on board and he says, yep, I want to do that. And Jack pays his subscription. He's going to go off and pay his $149. Now, the neat thing is your commission is going to be $50. And One Click's going to send you a commission of $50. It's going to be right in your back office in your account. And you can go in there and look at it and says, look at that, I made $50. Isn't that good? And you know what the neat thing is? Next month comes along and Jack pays a subscription again. And all of a sudden, you're going to find another $50 in your back office. So it starts growing and growing. And you can do with that money what you want to do. Okay, you can send it over to the traders and say, hey, I got some more money. I want to put it in my trading account. I want to increase it so I can trade more and make more. Or you can leave it sitting there, or you can take it right out and take it to your bank and give it to the bank and compare what they're going to get for you. Okay, so that's how simple it is. Now, how this works is, look at it this way here. And the reason I picked 3 people was an obvious reason. I told you, okay, go out and find 3 people. You found Jack, you found Jill, and you found Otis. Now, all of them become affiliate marketers of OneClick, which means they all paid their $149 subscription, which means you earned a $50 commission from each of them. So each one of them pays their fee. You get your $50 times 3, it's $150. So the reason I chose 3 to show you that you could actually be running your little business here for absolutely nothing. All you had to do is share this with 3 people. You get your 150, and you got to pay it to OneClick because your subscription's 149. So it sort of washes. Okay. Now, most people don't want to just wash it one way or the other. They want to make a few dollars of it. Okay. And that's why I'm going to show you how to make it do it, because these are all what we call direct commissions, because you know Jack, you know Jill, and you know Otis. Okay. But Jack says, I want to do that too. What do I do? And you tell him, go find your 3 people. And you tell Jill the same, find your 3, and Otis, you find those 3. Now they earn the money. They earn the $50 on each one of them. Okay. So they're going to get their 150, 150, 150. So what's it in it for you? You earn an indirect commission. Anybody that you introduce to OneClick and they go out and find people, all those people below you, you start earning $10, and we call that indirect commission. So in this case, you receive $30, and in Jill, you get $30, and Otis, you get $30. Now, I know you're not getting rich right now, okay? For $30 or $50, we're not getting rich. But you know this happens month after month. Remember that. Don't let that slip your mind. Every month they pay their script. Every month Jack pays a subscription, you get 50. Every month these people that Jack introduce, they pay their subscriptions. You're going to get $10 from each of them. And it grows month after month after month, and it goes down for 6 levels. You'll see how that works in a second. But I wanted to give you the math first. You find 3 people, and then you teach them to find 3, following the same system. Get 3, and your subscription is basically free. Okay, so you think along that line. So those 3 find 3, and now those 3 find 3, and they find 3. By the time you go down that little group of people, you're going to find that you're going to have 1,000 people in your group by the time you get down 6 levels. And all you've done is introduce 3 people. That's all you've done. But look at what it grows to. You earn your $50 from these 3 people, but then all of a sudden you take away 150 off of here, and the rest is $10 commissions. So that's why I said the indirect commissions, they're only $10, they're not $50, but they add up a lot more. Because what happens, the 3 people that you introduced, they go and get people, and they grow it and grow it and grow it. But just so you know that it's not really crazy, but if you wanted to work a little harder, look what happens when you find 4 people. Instead of 3, you find 4, and you know, people learn by what you do. So if you went out and found 4 and says, all you got to do is go find 4. Don't tell them 3 no more. Tell them you go find 4 people. And those 4 people you find, teach them to find 4 people. And it goes down and down. By the time it gets down to 6 levels, look at how many people are there. There's going to be around 5,000 people in your group because you initially found 4 people and taught them to get 4. And as it went down, it grew. And look at what the money moves to, $50,000. By the way, that's $50,000 a month. That's approximately what the average person in North America earns annually. And for you doing a little bit of work and finding 4 good people, I'm telling you 4 good people, not you're just going to get 4 people to think it's going to grow in the sky. You got to do a little bit of work, okay? You had to go and find some people. So if you found 4 good people that really want to grow their business and teach the rest of the people to do the same, you'll be earning $50,000 a month. Now, it doesn't work like this automatically, okay? Because what happens is you're going to get one person and he'll sit on the couch and do nothing. You get another guy and he gets 7 people, and you get another guy who gets that. The reason I show it to you this way is because it's easy to follow. If you get 4, get them to get 4 and get 4, it grows and it grows and it grows. The more you bring in, the more you teach them, the bigger your business grows. So look at how the 6 levels work, okay? The very first person that you introduce is what we call a direct commission, and you earn your $50. Now, this guy went out and found Jim. So Jim is going to get you a $10 indirect commission, and Sue signs up under Jim, you get the $10. Then Ann signs up under Sue, you get the $10. So you get the idea here, okay? Everybody from the person that you brought in, as they grow, you're earning $10 going down 6 levels. Because you remember now when Jim joins and you got your $10, Jim's going to go get his group. So everybody under him, you're going to make an indirect commission. So it grows and grows and grows. And that's how you get to that number of 1,000 people or 5,000 people, because every person wants to grow their group. And you don't have to have a lot, okay? Here's a nice way too to make an few extra dollars, okay? Become a super affiliate. And you're going to say, well, how do I become a super affiliate? Well, it's not that tough. All you got to do is you got to find 10 people to join One Click. Now you're going to say 10 people, where am I going to find 10 people? Well, in the example I just gave you, okay, there's first 3 people you got, okay? You got 3. Then I says, well, get 4. So you got 4. So once you've done 4, double it, you got 8, find 2 more, you got 10. Isn't that easy? Look at how easy it is. And all you did is you're going to teach these people how to find 3 people. And that puts everybody back in the same position as I showed you at the start. It covers the 3 people, covers their subscription fee. So they're basically in the business for free. But nobody wants to be in for free. We want to make money at it, okay? So you have to keep on adding all these up. But once you do this, you find your 10 and teach them all to get 3, you become what One Click will now call you a super affiliate, and you will get paid an extra $5 per member. So everybody underneath you now, everybody, once you're a super affiliate, you're going to get another $5. That's a pretty good deal. It goes beyond 6 levels, okay? It don't stop at 6, okay? It keeps on going. They keep building. They're in your group. You're going to make a few bucks more. Now, if I get a customer or a member that joins someone like Andy, Andy's going to say, Al, I think this is great. But, you know, if I want to go on a trip around the world, and then I want to go and buy this super duper car, and I want to buy this big fancy house, that's not enough money, Al. I need more. So I say, Andy, all you got to do is step up your pace here, build your business a little more to become a pro affiliate. Now, a pro affiliate's a little harder work. I got to tell you, it's not as easy, but all it is a little more work than what you've done. If you look at the top row here, there's 10 people there. Now, once you become a super affiliate, you already got them 10 people. Okay. So all you got to do is find 10 more. So once you've found 20 people, it doesn't finish there. Okay. Because these guys now, you have to teach them to become super affiliates, not just 3. So that's what I mean. It's a little bit harder. Okay. So each one of these people, you have to teach them to go and find 10 people and get 3 people under them all. And you can see how they start to add up. Okay. But all you're doing is you're helping out the 20 people you got and get them growing. And once it gets there, what happens? You're going to get another $5 per month in that group. So now you've got 2 sets of $5. Everybody in your group, you're going to add $5 on as a super affiliate. And then as you get promoted to a pro affiliate, you're going to get another $5. So basically $10 more for everybody down in your group. So, you know, you think, is it hard? You know which one's the hardest one of all these people? This guy. He's the hardest guy. Because he's the first guy you got to get going and started. And how are you going to do that? You're going to tell him, hey, look at how much money I'm making. I'm making my exchange. You know what? It's not growing as much as I wanted. I would have liked to got 5% a month, or I would have liked to get 10% a month or 20% a month. I'm only getting 5% a week, okay? And I'm only getting 1% a week, okay? But when you compare that to the bank, you're doing so much better. And as times get better, these things are going to get better. I know our traders are getting better by the day, okay? And this is a tough job. There's a lot of people out there that are trying to beat the system, and it's a hard job to do, and they got to be on it all the time. But this starts growing very quickly for you. So how do we help you at One Click get people? Right off the bat, as an affiliate, you get your own website. Your website is going to be oneclicktrading.com /, and then you're going to have a unique username after that. So when it becomes your website, you're going to send that to Jack and Joe and Jill and say, hey, go have a look at this. And they go there, and up in the top left, they're going to see your name, so they know that they're on your website. And all you tell them to is there's a little video. As soon as you open up, have a look at it. It lasts 3 or 4 minutes, and it gives them a good overall of what One Click is all about. So then you say at the top menu, you'll see the word affiliate. Just click on that. And then you're going to see another little video to show you how you can earn commissions. Exactly what I'm showing you. It probably does a better job, but I mean, that's okay. It's good that they can watch it. So right out of the gate, you can do this business. Okay. You can share with people with your website, or you can just tell them, come on to our call on Sundays and listen to Al and Andy, and they'll explain it to you. And that's how simple it is. Now, in addition to your own website, we have what we call a messenger bot. The messenger bot is through Facebook. Everybody, almost everybody, like I don't know how many members now. I think there are well over 1 billion members on Facebook. And so you can connect to anybody on Facebook, and they can click into your messenger bot. And when they do, they'll see everything you've seen so far, plus to get them to want to join One Click. So that's how simple it is. You don't have to do the work. You just got to do the direction. Direct the people, let them see it. And once all you're going to show them is, okay, you know what? I made 1% this week. I made 2% the next week. I made 1% the next. I made 6% the next. So at the end of the month, you add it all up. And so you say I made 10%. Maybe I made 12%. Maybe I made 15%. But that is such a bigger amount than you can get anywhere else, with the protection that you own all the money in your account at all times, and nobody can touch it. And I don't know how to stress on that anymore, because there's a lot of companies out there that I know I bumped into, and I know Andy's bumped into, and others have bumped into, that appear to be the best. Okay, there's nothing better than that ever. And you get in it, and you know what? Time goes by and they're gone. They just seem to go. Here, One Click's always going to be here. Okay, we make our money by the subscriptions, and you make your money by putting it in the trade and let it go there, plus sharing it with other people. That's how easy it is. A little bit of additional information, just so you know, your subscription has to be active to get your commissions paid. So if you introduce Joe underneath you and you let your subscription lapse, when Joe pays his subscription, the computer looks around. He says, who brought Joe? And it looks up, oh, that guy's not paying a subscription. It goes to the guy above. Okay, so it's still paid out. It's just who's it paid to. So you have to make sure your subscription is paid, so you make sure you get your commissions. You can refer as many people. You don't have to stop at 20. 20 is just a couple of ways that we set it up so you become a super affiliate or a pro affiliate. If you think that's your cup of tea, I just want to talk to people and grow, you could have 50 people. And the more people you have, the more it grows. Don't worry about the $50, okay? Because if you had 50 people times $50, that's nice. But the big money is when they get people and they grow, and you never know who you're going to get in your group. So just keep on adding people to your group and showing them the system and get them going. You get paid daily. And daily, what we mean by that is the day that the people pay their subscriptions, you get paid. That's how simple it is. You don't have to wait until next month. You don't have to have anything verified. You don't have to do anything. The computer does it. They pay, you get paid. That's what's great about it. And you can send that where you want. You can leave it in your back office, It's the amount that's worth in Bitcoin. As Bitcoin goes up and down, it will fluctuate your commissions, but that's the way it goes. Or you can take the money and send it over to the trading guys and let them trade for you, and you have a bigger amount. The more you're trading, the more you make. You know, it's obvious 10% of 1,000, you know, is not the same as 10% of 10,000. So the more you put over there in your account, the more percentage that you're going to make. Or you can have it directly sent right to your bank. That's what you can do. How simple that is. And here it is again. I guess I like this idea of this. I think most of us like this. Any of the members that are part of this now, I'm sure you're members because you know that you are in control of your crypto. You know, if any time you decided, you know what, I need to go buy a new car, I've made some money, I'm going to go take some out, you take it out. You don't call Andy and say, Andy, can I have it? It's your money. You go in and all you do is send it to your bank. That's how simple it is. And you're always in control of it. There is unlimited income potential. There is no cap. The more you do, the more you make. There becomes a time where you'll make more than you really need. Okay, you're going to have like what Andy wants. But what happens? You'll start sharing with others and doing different things. And that's great. And it's a nice position to be in. So the neat thing about OneClick is you can earn money two ways. You can do it 100% passive by just putting your money into the profit trading side of it. And they will trade it for you, and you can make your money and sit back and do absolutely nothing. Now, we do teach you how to trade the amount that you want to do on each trade, but that because as you make more money in your exchange, you want to increase the amount that you're trading per trade, so it keeps growing. If you didn't do it, you just wouldn't get the compound effect. So we want to teach you that, but that's a very small thing that you can do in like 2 seconds on your app. So that you don't, there's very little participation. So almost like I say, totally passive. The other side is building your business, which I just showed you. You do this at your speed. And if you decide that you want to be rich by the end of October, you go and work your tail off and get a bunch of people, and you'll see it really grows. If you decide that, you know what, I'm really busy, maybe once a week I'll try to call somebody, that's fine too. You work at your speed. There's nobody telling you what to do or how to do, but you will get a taste of this, okay? Once you start seeing the money's growing in your commissions in your back office, that's separate from the trading. Remember that, that's separate from the trading. The trading will always continue to grow. And like Andy says, if you pay your 149 separately rather than taking it out of there, it means it's always compounding better. But that's the best way to do it. But it's strictly up to you. We're here to help you. We're here to get our system better and better, and it is getting better and better. You just got to hang in there and don't worry about it. We're going to be there. And in the meantime, if you got any questions on anything that Andy talked about or anything that I've just said, you know, feel free to ask. By the way, our trading results are there for the public to see. They can just go to OneClick trading system into the internet, and the tradings are right there all the time. We don't hide nothing. And we're not doing anything. We just show people what's happening so they can be part of it. And I think, Andy, with that, I think that's about it. All I have to say is, you know, getting started is pretty easy. A few steps you got to go through. The person who introduced you to it, he should know what to do. If not, we're always here as backup to try to make it work for you, okay? So I'm going to stop this and take it back to Andy and see if we have any questions that we can answer.
That's great, Al. Thank you so much. Great presentation as ever. So let's have a little look and see if we've got anything in the chat. I haven't seen anything come up on the screen. Nope, so that's great. So you did a tremendous job of explaining it because everybody knows everything now. So
thank you.
No questions. 83% is the answer to your question earlier. If you compound if we earn 1% per week for a year, it's the equivalent of 83% for the year.
That's a crazy number.
If you combine it, is crazy, isn't it?
When you really think about it, eh? And then I go to the bank and they'll give me 1%. And then, you know, that's because they're putting the money out there. They're making the 83% and give me 1.
They're probably making more than 83%.
Yeah.
But you know, that is an interesting point, isn't it? That if you look at someone like Goldman Sachs or you know, Chase Manhattan, all of these big investment banks, they have teams of people who their job all day, every day is to increase the size of funds. The billions of dollars, and move it here, move it there, make an odd fraction of a percent there and a fraction of a percent there. And by the end of the year, if they've made 3 or 4%, they're really, really happy with themselves. They think that's
And Andy, whose money are they using to do that?
well, yours, obviously.
Of course. And could I move it around, or could I take it out? Probably not as easy as what I'm showing you.
No, it depends what or how they've got your money. Very often it's tied in for a very long period of time, 15 years, 20 years, you know, pension funds and so on. No, you can't access them until the term's up. So, yeah, so one click is definitely a better deal. But if you look at the financial world, everybody who looks at the financial world sees Wall Street, big glass buildings, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people working there, making big commissions and driving Porsches and Lamborghinis and so on. That's the financial world, but their success is measured in a few percent per year. And if we do 1% a week, that's 83% a year.
So look at, I want you to up that 1% to 3%, okay?
You know, our pro traders are superstars.
Yeah.
By comparison.
I agree.
I just want that on the record. Okay, guys, well, we've come to the end of the opportunity call. So we're a few minutes early, but that's fine as well. So I've enjoyed talking to you. We've covered quite a lot of ground tonight. And, you know, we told you about the how the trading system works, how it's really just a case of spend some time to set things up initially, put the right amount of money in your account, and just sit back and watch it grow. That's the bottom line. A little bit of work to set it up, and we'll all help you with that. You know, we're looking forward to working with you on that. The other side of it, Al's just talked about, is if you like it, then you probably know some other people who would like it. In fact, you probably know some other people who need this. There's going to be a lot of people in the world in the next few weeks and months are going to be hurting just for an extra few $100s a month. Some people will go bankrupt. Some people will lose their houses. Some people will have to take their kids out of college. All sorts of things are going to go wrong in people's lives in the next few months, simply because they just haven't got enough money. You've got the solution for them. So don't wait for that to happen to them and then say, oh, I tell you what, I've got this great thing you should have done last year. Okay, go and talk to them now about it. It's important. It might not be important to you, but it'll be important to them. One of the great things is when you've helped somebody and they start succeeding, you see the lights come on, and you see hope in their eyes. You see, you know, the spring in their step again. You see that they're talking better with their kids and their wives because they can see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a tax man with a torch. You know, and they come to you and they say, you know, thanks so much for just having the guts to come and talk to me about that. And I tell you, that gives you such a warm fuzzy, you'll be walking on air for weeks. Enjoy that feeling, or go and get that feeling, because you deserve it and they deserve it as well. So listen, guys, that's it. We're going to be doing this same call again next Sunday, same time, same channel. There'll be, we send out an email to everybody who's registered with us. We post it in our Telegram group. So by all means, bring some people with you. We'll look forward to seeing your new prospects. Just remains for me to say thank you, guys, the people who turned up on the call this evening. Always lovely to see you. You know, we've got a great community of really good people, and it's you know, it's that sort of support that shows through when you turn up. So I really appreciate it. I want to thank Al for his presentation. Like I said just now, clear, concise, to the point. Nothing left to the imagination. You know now what we know. So it's as simple as that. Anything else from you, Al?
No, that's it. Just go out and find that first person. That's all you need. Once you get the first person, that he'll grow to 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then it just sort of grows.
Absolutely. So that's it. We'll see you all again on Sunday next week, same time, same channel. Meanwhile, have a great week. God bless.
Good night.
Good night.
Too late.